Today, we're going to go over every source of hidden loot in the new King's Fall raid, now in D2. While the game tells you directly there are only 3 hidden chests total via the King's Ransom Triumph, there's technically a 4th secret chest in the raid. You can only get it to appear if you shoot a series of symbols in the right way, which is different every time you begin the raid. The best part about that chest is that it drops a guaranteed Deepsight weapon, meaning that you'll be that much closer to being able to craft whatever weapon roll your sick little heart desires. But real quick, I gotta tell you about War Planet Online. They're the sponsor of today's video. Big shout out to them. War Planet Online is a massive multiplayer online strategy game available on mobile, PC, and Mac. Plan your strategy, recruit commanders, and order your army to combat both AI troops and other players. Build your own custom base. Sky's the limit. Stockpile troops, tanks, helicopters, and conquer key cities like New York, Paris, Moscow, and Tokyo. You know, when I go in, I gotta take New York. That's my hometown, man. I'm not gonna let some random jabroni out there march into my city. Like multiplayer? Sure you do. Get ready to wage war with players from around the world. You can either attack people head on, or why not become stronger together? Why not get a little crafty, forge alliances with friends, and become more powerful? Sounds good to me. Right now, War Planet Online are celebrating their 5th birthday. They have a celebration you can partake in and extremely rare prizes. On top of that, all players will be able to enjoy a Hunt for Cupcakes minigame, a holiday trader, and a ton of rewards. All players who download the game from my link and reach level 10 in the game till September 12th will be included in a lottery with $100 gift cards for Amazon as a prize. The winners will be announced on September 25th and contacted in-game. If you go to the video description right now to either click the special link or scan my QR code, you'll get a chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card. That's a lot of cheddar right there. Where else are you going to get a deal like that? Nowhere. So what are you waiting for? Hit the link right now, and thank you again, War Planet Online. Alright, back to the content. First, let's go over the regular 3 hidden chests in the game, as indicated by the King's Ransom Triumph. The first hidden chest is near the beginning of the raid, after you've done the opening dunk the orbs into the statue encounter, but before the death totem encounter. When you're on the first jumping puzzle that involves riding a hive ship in a straight line. Rather than going straight all the way through to the other side, hop off the ship at the midway point on your left. Try to land on the thin ledge right at the side of the gigantic hive wall. Carefully make your way up the ledge, hugging the wall as to not fall to your death while looking like an idiot. Up at the top of the ramp, there should be a door that you can jump into. With at least 2 teammates standing on the plates where you started riding the ship, you can pass through the open door, and the first hidden chest should be right there in front of you for you to claim. Hidden chest number 2 is right after the War Priest encounter. You're going to head into an underground maze where you'll need to find multiple plates that you'll need to stand on in the right order. D1 players might find this vaguely familiar. However, in D1 there were only 4 plates to stand on, now there are 5, and Bungie has changed up the order. For your pleasure, I have put together a very professional diagram to help show the location of every plate and the chest in the maze. Graphic design is my passion. Anywho, put 1 guardian at each plate and then just step on them in the correct order. Plate 1 is easy to find. When you go into the maze, turn right, go down a long hallway, and then turn right at the very end. Plate 2 is near the end of the maze, but rather than leaving the maze, instead take a left and head down to the end of the hallway and then take another left. Plate number 3 is near the beginning. Right when you enter the maze, go ahead and take a left, go down the long hallway, and turn left near the end. Plate 4 can be tricky. It's near the middle of the maze. Go past where the chest will eventually show up, and it is near the end of the hallway on the left. If you can't find it, that's because there's a tiny hole way up high in the wall that you have to jump to. Go through the hole in the wall and fall down a little bit. Plate will be right there. Plate 5 is near the end of the maze. Instead of leaving, take a right, head to the end of the hallway, and it will be near the end on the right. Again, have everybody near the plate and waiting, and then step on the plates one at a time in the right order, then head to the chest and grab your loot. You'll know you've done it correctly if when you step on the plate, it will turn green. If you step on the plate and it turns red, then step off the plate and start the whole thing over. Hidden chest number 3 is at the dick wall jumping puzzle. When you're at the first plate, you would normally step on to summon platforms and go left. You're instead gonna jump out to the right. Remember that if you don't really know where to go, hold out your ghost and you can actually see the location of those hidden platforms that lead to hidden chest number 3. Go ahead and follow the route I'll show you right here. Okay, that's the 3 regular hidden chests. Now, let's talk about the 4th hidden chest that gives you a guaranteed Deepsight weapon drop once a week. At the beginning of the raid, right after you've beaten the opening dunk into the statue encounter, don't go into the portal right away. Instead, drop down under the giant portal and turn around. In front of you will be 3 glowing hive symbols. Go ahead and either use your photographic memory, or if you have a potato brain like me, feel free to take a screenshot. There are multiple symbols hidden throughout the King's Fall raid that you can turn on or off by shooting them. You need to find and turn on whatever 3 symbols you're seeing right here underneath the big portal. There are 9 symbol locations in total, which can be turned on or off by shooting a glowing green spot like I mentioned earlier. If you can't remember which symbol is where, and I sure as hell can't, just do what I do. Shoot the symbol to turn it on, and if it's not one of the 3 that you need, shoot it back off. Be warned, you can't get the chest if you shoot every symbol on the on position. You'll only get it to appear if you shoot on just the 3 that you need. Symbol number 1 is at the beginning of the big swinging pendulum area. Right after you jump onto the first pendulum, turn around and look at the wall. It will be right there below the ledge that you jumped off on. Symbol number 2 is at the location of the first hidden chest, where you run all the way up the thin ledge and go through the door in the wall. When you go through the doorway before grabbing the hidden chest, turn around and the symbol is right above the doorway. Symbol number 3 is in the Annihilator Totem encounter. In the left totem room, go ahead and look up near where the Boomer Knight spawns in on the top ledge. It's over up on the right. You might need to jump up there to get a good look at it. Symbol number 4 is in the War Priest encounter. Right when you come in through the door to enter the War Priest encounter, look way up and to your right. You're gonna have to do a fair amount of jumping to get up there, but the symbol is up there on the wall. Symbol number 5 is in the cavern maze leading up to the Golgoroth encounter. Before meeting up at the doorway that will open up to the Golgoroth encounter, turn around. There's a big hole in the floor that you probably avoided falling into, but go ahead and look into that hole and there should be a symbol just waiting to be shot on the side of the wall in the hole. Symbol number 6 is in the Golgoroth encounter room. Starting where you enter the room, drop into the pit where Golgoroth pops up and turn to your back left about 7 o'clock. Head underneath the overhang and the symbol will be on the wall to your right. Symbol number 7 is directly next to hidden chest number 3, the one that you get in the dick wall jumping puzzle area. It's literally directly to the left of the chest right there on the wall. You can't miss it. Symbol number 8 is high above the doorway before leaving the dick wall jumping room area. Look way up above you and there it is. Symbol number 9 is right when you enter the final boss room where you will eventually kill Oryx. It's above the doorway when you enter the room, so turn around and look up on the wall and there it is. Important note, there is confusion going around that sometimes the symbol thing doesn't work, and I think I've got it figured out because the first time I tried it didn't work for me either. Always make sure that you're shooting the symbol and leaving it on after you've beaten the encounter, not before. For example, symbol number 4 in the War Priest encounter or number 6 in the Golgoroth encounter. If you die or if you wipe, the symbol will potentially undo itself. So always wait to activate the symbol until after the encounter is over. When you've got all 3 symbols turned on and the 4th chest has been activated, you will see text on your screen that says the runes accept your offering. Then when you finish the raid and kill Big Daddy Oryx, booyah! 4th chest pops up right there in front of you, and you'll get that extra guaranteed Deepsight weapon. Do me a favor and like today's video if it helps you at all, and please share with a Fireteam member who needs a little guidance regarding hidden loot in the new raid. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on stream.